Yo guys, what is going on? Cooper here, and today in this video, this is a raw, uncut video, no BS, no edits. I'm going to be cutting it to you straight on how I built a shredded physique and mastered the work-life balance with the warrior method in less than 90 days. So obviously you're here right now. You know that you need work. You know that you're not the man that you need to be for your family, for yourself, for your kids. And it's about bridging the gap from getting from here to the man that you aspire to be with the warrior method, step by step. As you can see in the photos here, me being a little skinny dweeb to putting on some serious size and locking in my business. Now you're probably wondering, who the hell is this? Don't take my word for it. Here are some of my recent clients. You can see here, Charlie in the top left corner gained 12 kilos in 24 weeks. He's now shredded and running his media business. Jonty in the middle lost 43 kilos. 43 kilos in 34 weeks and is now becoming a police officer. And you got Benny on the right here, who lost 12 kilos in 16 weeks, and he's a barber. You can see Brad down the bottom, 8 kilos in 12 weeks. Darcy, 10 kilos in 11 weeks, and so on. And as you can see in these client wins, some of these clients losing 2 kilos in a week, multiple of them losing 2 kilos in a week, some losing 5 kilos in 3 weeks, 3 kilos down in the first week, and some other notes if you want to stop and actually read that. Now, please listen to me. You are 3 to 6 months away from changing your life forever. I'm not even joking. My name is Cooper DeMerlo, and my life wasn't always like this. I started training at 15, diving headfirst into fitness and high-level football. It became my passion, but after high school, things took a dark turn. I got involved with the wrong crowd, sinking into daily drug use and alcohol abuse, even dealing drugs and running with a local gang at the time. My life hit rock bottom, working a dead-end job, selling vacuums, directionless, and completely lost. Then came 2019, the moment that changed everything. I was involved in a violent altercation and was stabbed 7 times. One of the stabs was centimeters from my main artery, my shoulder right here, another just centimeters from my spinal cord. I was on the brink. That night, I realized something needed to change, or it would be the end of me. That's when I had an encounter with God, a moment that pulled me from the edge and reignited my purpose with fitness. I left my 9 to 5, went all in on coaching, and built my own business from scratch. Today, I've helped hundreds of clients transform their lives, getting jacked, balancing their demanding careers, and building discipline and successful habits. My story is proof that no matter how dark things get, anyone can rise, get in shape, and succeed on their own terms. As you can see, these are some of the photos that I've been through my journey in life. You can see in the top left corner, me working at the vacuum store, selling vacuums, my first sales job. I still had no direction in life, smoking weed at that time. And then underneath that, locking in, grinding those late night hours in the business. And then obviously some other photos of me hanging out with with the gangs, to obviously locking in with business. And then obviously doing community events. You can see down the bottom, and speaking at local events as well. So really making a change there. So who is this video for? This is very important. Otherwise, don't bother going ahead. If you're a man who wants to become as masculine as possible and start achieving your purpose, this is for you. If you're a man driven to excel but feel held back by your current fitness and energy levels, this is for you. If you're a man who struggles to maintain a healthy balance between your career, fitness, and personal life, this is for you, and so on and so on. If you're a man who's tired of mediocre results and is ready to dominate your fitness and career simultaneously, this is for you. If any of this spoke to you, this is for you, no matter your starting point. Who is this video not for? If you're a man looking for quick fixes or shortcuts without putting in the effort to earn real lasting results, this is not for you. If you're a man who prefers to blame external circumstances for lack of progress instead of taking full ownership and accountability, this is not for you. If you're a man unwilling to invest in himself, whether that's time, energy, or commitment to becoming the best version of who he can be, this is not for you. If you're a man content with inconsistent habits, making excuses, and refusing to challenge his mindset or routines, this is not for you. And I mean this. If this falls into your category, please hop off the video. All right, this is the exact 4-step method to becoming the man that you aspire to be. This is the guide breakdown. So we can see it's in 4 pillars. We've got mindset, nutrition, habits, and fitness. And we're going to break down these deeper as we start to go through. But these are the 4 pillars that we're going to focus on. Now, how do we achieve this? with the Warrior Method, an inside blueprint honed through years of trial and error. Now, I'm offering you direct access to achieving the discipline, physique, and mental strength you need to thrive. This is your chance to follow the same proven path to peak performance and lasting success that transformed my life. As we'll go through, this is the entire process from A to Z of how I achieved these results, regained my energy, balanced my demanding career, and got shredded. Step number one is fitness. The Warrior Method is broken into two components for training, for the training aspect. This is only two stages. We don't need to complicate it. Stage one is resistance training. This is where we build the warrior physique through a strategic blend of strength and hypertrophy moves that shape muscle, amplify strength, and create a physique that commands respect. Each lift has a purpose. Every session builds on the last. Stage two, we have cardio and recovery. Here's where we refine endurance and cut excess without draining energy. Low intensity, steady state. I'll repeat it. Low intensity, steady state. Not moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour, trying to do 1,000,000 things and then coming crashing down. Low intensity, steady state is our weapon of choice. Controlled, powerful, and efficient. No wasted effort, no unnecessary strain, just steady progress. For those who crave it, high intensity options can add a sharp edge, but but Ally SS alone holds the keys to sustained energy, fat loss, and discipline. Daily stretching completes each day, enhancing flexibility and recovery, sharpening both focus and form, so every movement is primed for the next step forward. All right, so this is how we do it. Stage one, resistance training. This is how I structure each training session. First things first, we've got to warm up, dynamic movements and light weights for muscle activation and injury prevention. Compound exercises, focusing on big lifts like squats, deadlifts, around that 6 to 10 reps for strength with 2 to 3 minutes rest for 3 to 5 sets. Isolation exercises, finish with isolated detailed work like bicep curls, lateral raises, etc. in the 12 to 15 plus rep range, or arm wrap, which is as many reps as possible with controlled tempo for 3 to 4 sets. And then we've got core work. So each session we do 1 to 2 high rep core exercises like cable crunches or hanging leg curls, 15 to 25 reps to engage the core and perfect form with other exercises. If we have a strong form, then everything else is going to fall into place because we're grounded. We have a strong foundation when we do our lifts. And as you can see below with our photos, this is kind of how it gets structured. So we've got legs, lower body, pull day. This is an example. And then you've got the exercises. So for example, dumbbell incline bench press, 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps, heavy, 90-second rest. So this is a step-by-step on how we do it. This is like a normal session for someone. All right, stage 2 is a Warrior Method cardio guide. So this is exact. All right, stage 2 is cardio and recovery. So this is what we do here with the Warrior Method. So what is low intensity steady state cardio? To simplify it, it's low intensity cardio. So steady to a moderate pace for a long enough period of time. So we're keeping at that 50 to 65% of your maximal heart rate. But this allows us to tap into or directly into our fat stores for energy without overloading your muscles or draining energy for in the gym, for our resistance training. For example, we got 10,000 steps, which is our daily goal. And then some other examples is LISS cardio 3 to 4 times a week, 30 to 45 minutes, which could be those walks, could be incline walking, could be cycling, or if you hop on the Stairmaster, do about 15 to 25 minutes, or it could be a light jog. So how does this help us actually lose weight? Well, it keeps our heart rate in the fat burning zone, making it highly effective for weight loss without overloading your body or draining energy for strength training. Now, why do we do this? You're probably asking. Well, it's simple. Easy to recover from, goes hand in hand with resistance training, and this lets us burn calories steadily and stay consistent, which is key to long-term fat loss. As you can see here, this is me on the right, just finishing up a run, and it shows you your energy expenditure throughout the day. So most of it comes from our resting metabolic rate, which comes in that steady state cardio. All right, next is nutrition. This is the Warrior Method's approach to nutrition. As you can see here on my right, this is what a example meal plan would look like for a client. So this one's eating 2,800 calories, 210 grams of protein. You can see you got breakfast, you got lunch, you got dinner, and then you got your snacks for like pre-workout, post-workout, intra, and so on. So it's all set out, and then you've got a shopping list provided as well. So it's all kind of there. It's awesome. But we focus on flexibility and sustainability. Forget restrictive diets. Here we build a framework that allows you to reach your goals without cutting out the foods that you love. Now, let me repeat that. Without cutting out the foods that you love. So we're not eating rabbit food all the time. We're actually enjoying the food that we're still eating at the moment, but just in moderation. We're not cutting it out. Our strategy is built around macro counting. So we're counting our macros, which gives you precise control over protein, carbs, and fats. So this balance, you can see we're still getting 4 to 5 meals in a day. So we're not having 2 to 3 meals a day. We're still getting 4 to 5 meals in a day. So we're still eating a lot, which is good. So our key principles, we're focusing on macro counting, high quality whole foods, and strategic flexibility. So I understand people go out on weekends, social events, and have cravings, but we always factor this in so we're not thrown off. So with the warrior method, you're set up to fuel your body effectively, satisfy cravings, and stay consistent. It's about fitting nutrition into your lifestyle, not forcing a diet that's impossible to maintain. Next, we got mindset. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Proverbs 12:24. This is from the Bible. I'm a Christian, and these values just line up perfectly. So all hard work brings a profit. So we get paid in proportion to the work that we produce. But if we just talk about what we're going to do, that only leads to poverty. So how do we do this? So building the mindset to succeed starts with the proven discipline structure of the warrior method. Through daily non-negotiables that I follow myself. This isn't something that I just throw out and go, all right, you guys do it. This is something that I do myself. I've proven it, I've tested it, and now I want to share it with you guys. This helps you hone in on mental resilience, consistency, and self-discipline, each a key pillar of lasting success. This isn't about relying on motivation, but about crafting a routine that builds strength and confidence over time. Every action is intentional, and each day reinforces the habit and focus that lead to the ultimate goal, success that lasts. As you can see here, we got our goals set out, 3, 6, 12 months goal. And then we got our non-negotiable checklist right here, day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on for 90 days. We tick the boxes every single day. This is what I do as well. And then the next part, we got habits. Habits are the silent workers of our success. They shape our days, and over time, they shape our lives. A habit is an action you repeat regularly until it becomes automatic, like brushing your teeth or grabbing coffee every morning. In the warrior method, we don't just stack tasks to check off. We strategically design habits that align directly with your goals. Instead of overloading with complexity, we'll focus on powerful yet straightforward actions that compound over time. To create a new habit, we'll use the cue, craving, response, and reward method, a powerful structure that breaks down the habit loop in simple steps. This is from a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Amazing book. That's free game right there if you want to start to build your habits on a deeper level. But how we do this? Cue, craving, response, reward. Set a trigger to remind you. Example, laying out your workout gear the night before or the morning. Craving, feel the motivation for the result, like wanting the energy boost post-workout. Response, take action such as hitting the gym or going for a run. And the reward, reinforce it with a reward, like ticking off your workout or enjoying the endorphin rush, or maybe doing something with someone that you love or getting a small little reward. So when we go to the gym, we get a little reward that comes with it. For example, you can see in the bottom here, the cue with the example, the cue is this person is tired, and then the craving, they're craving the coffee. And the response is they go out and buy the coffee. And then the reward is that they actually get to enjoy the warm coffee, caffeinated drink. So it's about setting up a system that implements these 4 steps. And that's how every habit is formed, even our bad habits. Okay, this is big. The warrior method, steps to success. Doing this alone will get you over halfway to achieving everything you have desired. I'm not even joking. So how we do this step by step. First things first, we do AM journaling. So in the morning, we do morning journaling, gratitude, goal setting. So we list 4 to 5 things. We call them needle movers for the day. So 4 to 5 things that you need to get done for the day. Not having a massive list, just a few things that we can go boom, boom, boom. We tick off the list. And then free write. So like brain dump. If you've got any thoughts that you want to write down, write down. It's always good to write down the things that is going on internally, especially for men, because we got a lot. Our brains are always ticking over. That's why it's so important to write it down if we don't have the right people to communicate and express with. Next thing, best version of yourself, writing a note on the wall of the specific man that you want to become. So you list the characteristics, the identity traits of that person, how they think, how they train, and everything else that goes into what that person looks like. So a person who has a six pack and has a great family and is a great leader in his community, then what does that look like? You write it down step by step. Six pack, all right, discipline, etc., etc. Daily non-negotiables. So 6 a.m. wake up, track macros, stretching, 30-minute walk, 30 minutes of reading, etc. And then goal setting. So setting goals for the future ahead, breaking into short, medium, and long-term goals. So break down everything you need to remind yourself that you will achieve this desired outcome. And what I do, I write my goals down. If I need to update them, I need to do it. But then I put it on my wall. So every single day I get reinforced if I have those bad days of where I want to end up. So the question is, how can you successfully implement the warrior method and get results like this? As you can see here in the top left corner, me looking like a skinny little little boy wearing a North Face bum bag, shirt tucked in, looking skinny. To the other photos on the right, me putting on some serious size, looking after my community, doing some things that I've always wanted to do, and getting the results through the warrior method. So how we achieve this is option one, take all the information, stop and pause, take screenshots of everything that I've just outlined today on how we hit the goals. Take all the information I've given you today and try to figure it out yourself. However, what could happen going down this path? You lose valuable time trying to figure out the right steps for yourself. It can take months, even years. Face setbacks alone without guidance can feel overwhelming, slowing down your progress. You might make some progress, but reaching your true potential without a proven method is a challenge. You have the risk of plateauing. And then having no accountability and trying to stay disciplined is tougher without someone pushing you to stay on track. Option one leaves you at risk of spending more time, more energy, and more frustration than necessary. Or option two, choosing to join the program with some of the best success stories in the industry. My one-to-one coaching at CDM Fitness is where I take you by the hand and show you exactly step by step everything you need to create the mindset, habits, physique, and man you aspire to be in 90 to 180 days. Now, coming back to the client transformations, please don't take my word for it. You got Charlie, 12 kilos, 24 weeks. You got Brad, gained 8 kilos of muscle in 12 weeks. Darcy lost 10 kilos. He's a sales rep. He lost 10 kilos in 11 weeks. And Jonty, 43 kilos in 34 weeks. Look at him there. Way overweight, no confidence, no energy, to looking shredded and jacked. Doesn't matter where you're at. You can see here, inserting your picture as well. So what is your goal? You could end up here as well. And yes, here's some more client wins. You can have a look, you can pause them, you can stop them again, read over them. There's plenty more, but these are for my clients and not just my word and what I'm just saying. So our team at CDM Fitness will take you wherever you're currently at, implement the warrior method, and get you on the path to success. As you can see here, nutrition. So you get a meal plan tailored to exactly your goals and the macros that you need to hit, a supplement guide with custom supplement recommendations of what you need to have to make sure we're hitting our goals. And then obviously meal prep. So these are some client photos of their meal prep throughout the week. Just like you, busy schedules, easy to make, and they're not wasting heaps of time. We're going to help you out with training as well. So we're going to be giving you a program outline, just as this example right here, with exactly step-by-step on the exercises, video tutorials on how to complete them, and what you need to do to acquire the body that you desire. And also the mindset. So you can see here, we're going to be reprogramming the mindset to be thinking, removing limiting beliefs, and making sure we're hitting our goals and striving every single day to get 1% better. And then lastly, our habits. This sets us up for our future, building successful habits and creating a long-lasting routine. You can see here, journaling every single day, thoughts, reaffirming your goals. On those harder days, write it down twice. And then we got non-negotiables here, writing down, ticking the boxes of what we need to get done to build those successful habits and then our check-in form that I send to each client, which tells me exactly step by step and all the breakdown of how we're going throughout the week, what they were weighing out last week, their cardio goals, hydration levels, sleep, you name it. Are we tracking our macros? So if this relates to you, take everything I said today. If you want to go out by yourself, by all means, go out and figure it out by yourself. But if you want help step by step from a team who has been there before with a proven system, please reach out. Check the link in the bio. It is a booking link to book a call with me. As you can see here for the mindset, book a one-on-one call with me, not someone else, and we'll break down the goals on how we get there. Enjoy.